So we are making my personal favorite variation of the pancake recipe, where I'll be using almond flour, flax meal, baking powder, the electrolyte salt mix that we have from the book, a quarter cup of truvia, which is sweetened to 4 times the sweetness of sugar, eggs, unsweetened almond milk, almond extract, and vanilla extract and almond extract, and then finally coconut oil. And then, as good kitchen technique dictates, because this is such a complicated recipe for many, everything is always laid out, the ingredients from front to back, and the utensils from left to right. This is what we'll be using for dry ingredients, for wet ingredients, and then the utensils as they will be necessary.
Get busy.
All right. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to add a cup of almond flour, 1 cup flax meal, 1 tablespoon baking powder. The reason we use baking powder over baking soda in this recipe is because there isn't an acidic element, so this will help the pancakes rise. One tablespoon of the electrolyte salt mix.
And that electrolyte salt mix is a balance of sodium, potassium, and magnesium. So it's wonderful for your electrolytes.
1/4 cup truvia, again 4 times the sweetness of sugar. I like mine sweetened up, even though I will be using a sugar-free syrup as well on my pancakes. So I'll take the whisk really quickly and whisk this up. This is so that when we add our wet ingredients to the mixture, it's already in a good place, and you're not going to get one pancake that's super sweet and another that's super salty and all. This is just the right balance. Okay, now for the wet ingredients, the first item we're going to be using is 5 large eggs. The eggs are a very important ingredient in this recipe because they act as the emulsifier. They hold everything together. And then we'll be whisking all 5 eggs together. Nice, good consistency there. Now we'll be adding 2 cups unsweetened almond milk to the eggs. 1, 2. And some people might be asking, why are you using so much almond milk? Well, I actually tend to like my pancakes kind of like crepes. I want them to be thin. I want them to be thinner versus thicker. They cook faster, and they just I just like the texture of a more crepe type pancake over a fluffier.
Well, you can roll blueberries or low carb fruit in it as well. you know, so if you could roll it up like a crepe with some sort of filling. How about, you know, sort of like a cream filling of some kind?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. The options are almost, there's almost an infinite number of options you can use. So anyway, continuing on here, we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And 2 teaspoons of almond extract. I just love almond extract so much. It's good in, you add it to any baking product, it just takes it to the whole new level. So 2 teaspoons here. I'm gonna whisk all these together. There we go. That's that has been mixed.
When do you put in the coconut oil?
We'll be putting in the coconut oil last year. I'm just taking that.
After you've mixed it all together?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yes.
right. Gotcha. How cool.
Yes. So if you're wet your dry ingredients together. And whisk everything together. Now this might actually look like a lot, and actually it really is. You're going to get somewhere between 12 and 20 pancakes out of this, depending on the size you make them. After I'm done making this, I will put this in a Tupperware in the fridge so that it will last for several days to a week. So then I've got ready-made batter for pancakes anytime I want. It's not making batter for pancakes every time. It's just a lot simpler that way.
Do you keep the batter in the fridge, or do you make the pancakes and keep them in the fridge?
I keep the batter in the fridge and I make my pancakes fresh.
Oh,
every
right,
time.
right, cool.
Yes. And there we are. And the final ingredient is liquid coconut oil, and we'll be using a 1/2 cup.
And Micky put that in the microwave for 60 seconds. It takes about 30 seconds a pound. That's about 2 pounds in that jar.
And the reason why I add the coconut oil last, especially when whisking, is because the coconut oil tends to congeal a little bit, or should I say a great deal, and if you have all the other ingredients in there, you can whisk this really quickly and the coconut oil will mix in really, really well.